Hi, I'm Venkateshan. In the past, I've spoken about building startups, culture and core values, steps involved in sharing organizational purpose. To do these things, the role of a leader is of high prominence. Today, I will be talking about the top three qualities of a leader. First, leaders are self driven and they have clarity of purpose. Leaders are self driven and they don't wait for someone to come and tell them what needs to be done. With their dream and the clarity of their purpose, they know why it is required, how it needs to be done, and what needs to be done. Leaders bring clarity in a bigger picture so that they are able to unleash the potential, passion, and zeal of every member within their team. They bring the rhythm to the overall purpose with their profound clarity of thought. Leaders, once they're clear about the purpose and they've made their mind, they don't look back. They give their 100% to achieve their defined purpose. They have an unimaginable, rigor. They have a great appetite for risk and they don't look back. Their heart and mind will always look forward to know different avenues so that they reach their overall defined purpose. Now, these qualities make them unique and they help in garnering huge respect among their followers. They also have another tendency of challenging their own self. They challenge their own limits. Now, let's take Edison for example. Edison failed 1,000 times and his invention of light bulb came in his 1,001st attempt. Sergei Bubka, the famous pole vaulter, he used to challenge his own record and he challenged it 16 times and he broke his own record to create multiple world records. He did this every time till the time he retired. Now these are the reasons why leaders, they are able to convince about their purpose because they prove through example and they garner huge respect. Now let's watch a video, a speech by Denzel Washington in the University of Pennsylvania where he spoke about his failure experiences and how he succeeded and how he actually motivates and inspires people to do what is passionate for them.
In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed. I prayed, and I prayed. But I continued to fail, and fail, and fail. But it didn't matter because you know what? There's an old saying, you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams.
Third quality, the most important and uncompromisable quality is integrity. Integrity brings trust, and trust binds all relationships, be it with customers, investors, employees, any relationship for that matter of fact. There is no negotiation with respect to practicing trust and integrity. Leaders have to walk the talk. Leaders do what they say, and that is something which they will have to do it again and again and to build the trust. Trustworthiness is one of the prominent and most important quality of a leadership, and also in building a brand for their purpose. Example, Tata Sons, the globally renowned and highly respected organization. And this is, the reason behind that kind of respect is the leadership of legendary Ratan Tata. He walks the talk and he does what he says. And it's not something which is done once. Each and every time that is displayed. And this is one organization which can be taken as an example for a globally renowned and trustworthy organization. Now let's watch a video by Edelman's Trust Matters and Trust Barometer. In the year 2014, they came out interviewing and speaking to some of the top executives across the world, where they spoke about the importance and the criticality of trust and why it is so important for any leader to be trustworthy.
Fundamentally, every single relationship that you come across is based on that simple foundation, trust.
If you want to succeed in business, if you want to succeed in the family, if you want to succeed in any kind of relationship among partners, trust is...
If I don't trust someone, I can't work with them. If I don't trust a company, I won't buy its products or services.
Mistrust is what can disrupt, it can virtually destroy not only families, but also societies, nations, and markets.
Without trust, you can't make friends. Without trust, you don't enjoy your work. Without trust, you don't have any fulfilling life.
One has to also look at trust in this instance, and perhaps in the broader context of this conversation, in also the context of how you would define a leader.
Only when a trust basis has been established, people, our customers, will open up with their wishes, will move away from their comfort zone and tell us what they really long for.
Trusted companies find it easier to maintain a good customer relationship, win new business, and attract the best talents.
Trust is a critical component, I think, of any brand. It's about a relationship that you build between the brand and between your consumer, your customer, between government.
It's not a project, it's not a tactic, and it's not a one-off activity. It starts in the boardroom and it ends with your marketing activities. It's within your product, it's within the products you sell, it's within the platforms that you promote your products, and it's how ethical you are as a business.
The most important thing for me about trust is that it drives behaviour, purely and simply.
Trust is by nature fleeting. That means we must prove again and again that we deserve it, that we deserve that our customers or other stakeholders have trust in us.
So to conclude, the top 3 leadership qualities are self-driven and having clarity of purpose. Second one, never say quit attitude and leaders challenging their own limits. Third, and the most prominent, is integrity and trust. If you've liked my video, please subscribe to my channel, which is the official channel for VS Business Strategy Consultants. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button which is there below this video. You can also connect with us through Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. The details are appended in the description. Thank you.